Welcome to the Cryptid Code. We're your hosts, Harmon,
Kenzie,
JP,
and we like to talk about cryptids and aliens and generally anything spooky.
and we cuss a lot.
Indeed. And today's episode is actually going to be hosted by JP, who's presenting this week's cryptid. What you got for us, Daddy?
Yup. I got for you today, I got the Snallygaster.
That's the weirdest name of any kind of animal.
I'm about to tell you why it's called that. All right, it makes sense. It all makes sense.
I'm ready.
He's actually probably gonna hold his record for a while. I hope. One of the oldest cryptids on our channel. He was founded by German immigrants in the 1730s.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He's older than America. So the reason they call him the Snallygaster is because the Germans call him the Schnellergeist, which means quick ghost. I don't know why they call
that. What?
The Schnellergeist.
And it means?
Well, it means quick ghost.
What the hell?
It's based off of the German word schnell, which means faster, and Schnellengeist is basically like a catch-all term for household spirits who basically fuck around and ruin your chores.
So like a poltergeist is basically what we're talking about?
Geist means ghost.
They underestimated this thing because he did more than just fuck around your chores and shit. One of the things he was known to do was to swoop down and catch children and animals and then drain their blood.
I'm sorry.
Holy shit,
what? The fuck?
Yeah.
Wait. It flies? What kind of cryptid is this? Yeah.
It's a chimera. It looks like a dragon. It is an American dragon. It's a dragon that looks like a bird. Some people say that it has an eye in the middle of its head. Other people just said it has a bird face. One person claimed it had tentacles in its mouth.
What the fuck?
So they said it could shoot tentacles out of its mouth, but then they were like, but it may have just been holding an octopus.
What the fuck?
Oh, yes, that makes sense.
This thing is from Maryland. It's from Frederick County, Maryland. And they're like, oh, you just found an octopus.
That's terrifying, actually.
Yeah,
wow.
That is horrifying.
Yeah, so he is one of America's first cryptids. He sucks blood. He's a vampire. Was found in the 1730s, and not a whole lot. He didn't have a whole lot of big incidents, except for he made a mortal enemy called the Dwyo, which is a wolfman.
Oh, are you kidding me? This is amazing.
So America's vampire just had a fucking battle through the ages, and they'll just meet up in the woods and just beat the shit out of each other.
I love this.
Do we know why they don't like each other?
No. They just meet up and they're like, fuck you.
And then they beat the shit out of each other and same time next week? Sure, buddy.
Pretty much.
Oh, man. I'm just saying, this is already a cooler premise than Batman v Superman.
I mean, it's not hard to beat.
Okay, can I just say this, though?
Names are Martha.
Compared to the last two cryptids, this one actually seems like pretty fucking awesome.
So he didn't have a whole lot of didn't do a whole lot of shit except beat the shit out of his wolfman and drain people's blood.
That sounds like a lot.
Those are two things, but those are some big things.
Those are really big things.
Some big things, but nobody wrote stories on it. People were like, oh, it's the wolfman and the bird vampire dragon thing.
The bird vampire.
You say that like it's still not awesome.
That's so awesome.
It's still, I mean, again, America has a dragon that we just don't talk about.
Well, I cannot wait to hear more. Please continue.
Yeah. So,
please.
In the far-off time of 1909, somebody finally decided they were going to write a story about him. It was written by...
Did you read it?
Did I read it? I did read it. That's what most of this is about.
I'm so proud of you.
You should be.
Congratulations, Kenzie, you played yourself.
So I read the story. Actually, the picture that you want to use for the thumbnail is actually from the story. which is funny.
That's so cool though.
Yeah. So what their claim is that this enormous winged animal with long pointed bill, claws like steel hooks, and the eye in the center of its head, and could screech like a train whistle. It seized a man by the neck, flew up in the air, and drained him of blood from his jugular, and then just dropped him.
Okay, this is like a hardcore dude. But can I just ask real quick, like
What?
why do they call it a ghost then?
I don't know.
Because from what you're explaining, it sounds a lot more like a physical being.
I mean, some people had described it as a demon, so I guess maybe.
Okay.
Oh, my food here.
Very professional, JP.
I'm sorry, they're asking me questions. Wait.
Waiting so patiently right now. I can't wait to edit this out.
No, leave it. This is real. This is real life. Anyway,
We'll do it live.
no one ever claimed to have found the body, so I don't know how they knew that it drained him of blood.
Maybe they saw the tentacle going like boom, 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 and the dude like raisined out.
But wait, why? Like, if they saw it fall, like, where did they grab him? Like, I'm so confused. So this beast grabbed a random man, drained him of blood, and dropped him. Like, where'd he drop him? In the fucking water? Like,
It just says it dropped him in the hills, the hillside near Frederick County, Maryland, in Middletown.
And no one found the body.
No.
How?
We'll get to that.
To be fair, do you want to go in the woods? You know the Snallygaster's in.
Not particularly. I would rather not do that.
So this story was covered by the Middletown, Maryland Valley Registrar, and afterwards, like after they made the story, they made it in February. From then until March, the Snallygaster was just everywhere on the East Coast. It was in New Jersey. People found its footprints there. People found it flying over West Virginia because, everything goes back to West Virginia.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. And then somebody found an egg in their barn in Sharpsburg.
Did they destroy it?
No, and we'll get to that later too.
God, this is already so interesting.
It's a fucking story. And a man in Ohio said that he could hear its blood-curdling screams. Again, sounds like a train whistle. And supposedly he saw it, but his thing was debunked later. He didn't actually see anything. He was just a liar.
Kind of fucking
debunked
rude.
as?
Huh?
Well, how is it debunked?
Well, that's the thing. This whole story was a bunch of bullshit.
How so?
How?
So the guys at the Middletown Valley Registrar admitted that they faked the entire original story just to get circulation for their paper.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then the dude in Ohio who claimed to have heard it and then seen it later, turned out he was a friend of that guy, of one of the guys who, the publisher or the actual journalist itself, and they found out, or they claimed that he wrote under pseudonyms as well. So people don't know if any of the other stories have any weight either. So his first real, the big report on bullshit.
Well, that took the wind right out of my sails.
I'm kind of disappointed.
But
already.
Well, here's the thing though. That didn't stop people from looking for it. The Smithsonian offered a $100,000 reward for anyone who could find it.
The Smithsonian.
The Smithsonian in Washington, D.C.
Dude, that's so cool though.
That's not the coolest thing. The coolest thing is whose attention it got. Fucking Teddy Roosevelt.
Yes.
Teddy Roosevelt almost canceled an African safari so that he could go hunt and kill the thing.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
I know.
That would be the most badass battle of American history. Just Teddy Roosevelt with his big elephant gun fighting this fucking dragon in the backwoods of West Virginia. I think he could take it, honestly.
I think he could too, assuming it's real.
Yeah, assuming if it's real, because apparently people just like to spew bullshit.
Yeah. Now, after that whole incident with the Middletown registrar, no one saw it for like 23 years until this random dude who claimed himself to be an ice cream entrepreneur.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, that's what he was. He was an ice cream entrepreneur by the name of Charles Maine, claimed to have just seen it flying through Cumberland.
He just saw it.
He just
saw it. And so here's where apparently, so the Snallygaster, people really love this thing to the point where they do a bunch of research on it, and they
quote unquote
determined that a Snallygaster only lives to be about 20. So this one must be from the egg it laid.
Oh shit!
So you're saying this? Some dude found an egg and decided to just leave it, and it's assumed that this egg hatched, and the creature was like, "All right, I'm gonna go fly around Cumberland." Yeah, they found the egg in Sharpsburg back in 1909. So maybe that story wasn't bogus. Maybe that story was real. And it hatched at some point, and this ice cream entrepreneur happened to see him flying by. Is he sure?
That is the strangest fucking sentence I've heard in a while.
Oh my God, no kidding. But like, is he sure? It could have been a bird. Like, apparently this thing's just got a bird face, and
he's an ice cream entrepreneur, Kenzie. He knows what he's fucking talking about.
That doesn't help his case at all. Like, why is that important?
How does he know it's not just the same creature?
Why is it assumed?
It's so hard to figure out how somebody figured out how long these things fucking live.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, why would they assume that?
Yeah, they're 20 years old.
That's so weird to me, though.
Like, why would you be like, yes, dragon, 20 years old, that's it. They die.
I mean, that's like a depressingly short life for a dragon.
It really is. Yeah.
They're not even old enough to drink. When they
what
just
a sad dragon.
So it was seen once more after that. It was like a couple weeks later. Somebody saw it flying over a moonshine still, and then I don't know how people like make this shit up. Like, I don't know how the person just watching this like, I know exactly what's happening. He saw it fly over a moonshine still. So this person knew the moonshine still was there, supposedly. And then it got a huff of the fumes of the moonshine still, which made it plummet down, landed directly into a vat of moonshine mash, and die.
Did they find the body?
Sort of. Supposedly.
What the fuck? What do you mean supposedly?
So like a
sort of.
Wait.
Yes.
So I've kind of been bearing the lead because I did like a research paper on the Snallygaster back when I was attending college, and I heard a different story on how the Snallygaster died.
Well, I'm not done yet. I think I know where you're going.
I'm glad I'm the only one here who has no idea what the fuck is going on.
Sorry, what?
Are you talking about the revenue agents?
Yeah, the revenuers.
Yeah, so what happened after it supposedly died is revenue agents just happened to show up to that still to get rid of it. And they found the body, found the still, and went, let's blow it up. And they did, accidentally. That was their claim.
Why we send revenue agents to collect the body of something?
Well, they didn't send to collect the body. The revenue agents just happened to show up to the moonshine still.
because it's prohibition, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is Prohibition era. This is
So they're
1952.
like, wow, what's worse, moonshine or the body of a dragon?
Well, to be fair, they might not have known it was in there.
I mean, from what I read, they were just like, let's blow it up.
But
Wait,
why?
Then how do we know it was in there?
Why blow it
I
up in the
don't know.
first place?
That's the thing. All this Snallygaster shit is bullshit. None of it makes any sense. How did somebody see it plummet out of the sky? How did the fucking alcohol fumes hit it that hard?
Well. There's actually an explanation to that. In the legend from my research, I found out that the Snallygaster is apparently attracted to the smell of alcohol, whiskey specifically. And apparently it was a common story used by moonshiners to hide the presence of stills. Was to say like, oh, the fucking Snallygaster steals your whiskey, so nope, no alcohol stills here.
Well, I guess that makes sense for the revenue agents to blow them up. They're like, oh, now they can't say they don't have any whiskey.
I think that's a deleted scene in The Untouchables.
But yeah, nobody has seen it since. At least not in big reports. A couple people here and there, of course, been like, "Oh yeah, we saw Snallygaster fly over a mountain," and then that's it. So Snallygaster's dead.
Well, I did hear something. Back when I was attending WVU, they actually had a book on the Snallygaster in their private collections. So I couldn't check it out. You had to read it, and a librarian watches you as you read it. And the last paragraph stated something I found really interesting. You know how the Snallygaster lays eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposedly, it laid one before it died. And that egg is in the custody, according to this book, of 2 professors at West Virginia University.
Okay, so why?
Because they're gonna raise it to fight crime.
Apparently,
but it's past the time frame. It's been over 20 years.
It should have already hatched.
Yeah, how you know they're not keeping it in there? You ever notice how criminals just kind of disappear in West Virginia? Case closed.
No, that's false. That is a false.
I think that God, West Virginia.
That was a weird book you read, Harmon.
Yeah, I wish I had more on the Snallygaster, but honestly, that's it. His story's short.
What about the pop cultural aspects? Anything on that?
Well, we do have a couple of things there, Mr. Harmon.
Oh, do we really?
We do. We have a couple of things there. First of all, sadly, this didn't happen last year, but every year, DC has an annual Beastly Beer Jamboree that's named after the Snallygaster.
Oh, I want to go.
Probably not going to happen this year either, but when it does,
not, but
we'll go.
I would love to go.
Also,
that'd be fun.
That would be so much fun.
Ironically, a distillery called Dragon Distillery makes a Snallygaster whiskey.
Is it like an apology to him? What if that's the still he died
They have on their website, and they wanted to honor him as our one true American dragon. It also appears in the game Fallout 76. And let me tell you, I don't know. Have either of you played the game?
No.
Okay, so when I played it when it came out. I didn't know what the Snallygaster was, so I just walked into the found it, and it bit me, and I turned around and thought I was getting attacked by a sad, angry penis. It's so fucking ugly.
What I need, but
can you give us a bit more description on that?
What the fuck?
So it doesn't have any wings. It looks nothing like the Snallygaster in like mythology or any of the books or any of the like artwork people have done. It's just this long tube of flesh with this narrow face and one eye that just and has like the smooth mouth that just chomps at you. It looks like a human centipede, but like all the body just kind of morphed together.
That is my favorite description of anything.
It's so terrifying looking.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that you were also bitten by it.
I was. So funny. It bit me on the ass. I turned around and I was like, holy fuck. But that's all I got, guys. Do you have any questions? You want to talk more about Wolfman, the Snallygaster's blood feud?
I feel like the blood feud is pretty fucking awesome.
I do intend for my next monster to be the Dwyo.
Oh, is there more to that story?
Yeah, we're gonna continue the era of the Snallygaster.
Continue the blood feud.
Yes.
Blood feud.
Well, actually, I do know a little snippet of Snallygaster fun facts.
I'm all down for fun facts.
So there's actually a ward, a symbol that was used to ward off the Snallygaster, used by the German immigrants who originally talked about it.
What was it?
Do y'all know those stars you see on every barn? Those little metal stars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My mom has one of those that she has on the house.
Yeah, I can't confirm.
Read that somewhere, and then I couldn't find it again when I actually wrote down my research, and I was really confused.
Yeah, I've heard it's a 7-point star that wards it off, but I've also seen the 5-point star.
Yeah, that's actually really cool, though.
Yeah,
pretty cool,
and it makes sense because the barn star apparently originates from German immigrants in Pennsylvania.
It basically is just keeping the freaking Snallygaster from laying eggs in their barns and shit.
Yeah, and to protect their cattle.
I mean, yeah, that too.
So it doesn't suck their blood from them.
Even though
slurp.
It likes people more than it likes animals.
They never mentioned it ever just eating things. Like, it always just sucked blood.
It's the big suck.
But then nobody claimed they ever found a body, so like...
I don't understand
they blew it up.
that.
Yeah,
but like just the bodies of the people. What about the bodies of the people? Like, I don't understand how that's not something, I don't know, to be concerned about.
Nobody ever found them? I assume people look for them.
That's what I would assume too. Like, how can you watch something suck the blood out of a person and then just like let that body just not ever be found again? Like, I don't, what?
Because that shit's scary and I would rather stay in my house.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't you want to return the body to whoever's like loved ones are around? Like,
no.
I don't know. Not if I saw that thing. Like, I don't know,
go get it. I'm going to stay here with my 7 different stars. So the reports that said they saw it drinking blood, was it with its beak or with the tentacles?
It was, the only ones I saw with its beak.
Okay, because I was about to say.
That?
But nobody ever claimed it had teeth.
Yeah,
so,
what if it's a giant mosquito?
So it's not.
No.
It doesn't actually have a beak. It's like a mosquito little thingy tongue thing.
Nope, I'm not here for that.
Yeah, I fucking hate mosquitoes.
Think about it. They lay eggs.
There's a lot of shit that lays eggs.
So the giant
lays eggs,
birds
suck blood.
A lot of stuff sucks blood, I think. I have no idea. Ticks suck blood.
Leeches suck blood.
When I was in Belize, there was some shit in the ocean that sucked blood. Sucked my blood, pissed me off.
Keep that back.
That's not yours.
So I guess now do we have to ask if the Snallygaster is real?
I guess.
Who wants to go first?
I will. He's not fucking real.
I'm surprised he didn't say he was a fucking bear.
Bears don't fly, Harmon.
God damn it.
But they ride on cars, apparently.
Apparently.
Shut up. Oh, but 100%, it is not real. The people who made him famous even said, "Yeah, we faked it."
Yeah, I'm with you on this one, JP. It started off really cool, but like, there's no fucking way this thing is real. That it's a disappointment.
Nah, 100%. I believe in this.
Why?
You believe in Snallygaster? I want to hear why you believe he's real.
Because fuck you. That's why.
That's not a good enough reason.
Harmon, I have 100% reason to deny this one.
No, we're 3 episodes in, and the first episode had unanimous not real. Someone needs to rep for this dragon, and it is going to be me. Damn it.
Harmon, it's not real, sweetie.
No, I want to see the American vampire and werewolf fight each other as much as you do, Harmon, but he's not real.
Well, we really
How
have
long
nothing
is
to
this?
move on
We
to.
did not have, like, as much as I like the Snallygaster, he was really boring. Well, really short. I shouldn't say boring. He was pretty fucking exciting.
Yeah, he was exciting, but like it didn't last very long. It was very depressing. I was so excited for this.
Not a whole lot of things happened with him.
Like I said, a fucking disappointment.
Yeah.
Well, this has been the Cryptid Code.
It's gonna be a 20-minute episode.
And stay spooky.